and slideshows, but this time I went, I'm just going to go ahead and go live. So let me know who you are if you're watching at this moment and tell me how you are doing. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Michelle Henderson, and I'm a psychic medium in the Dallas Fort Worth area. And I am so excited to be Facebook Live. And I'm sorry that I was scheduled to come on yesterday on Monday evening. And, just you never know how your day is going to end up. And so I was having to spend time with family. And sometimes that needs to be, done. Hey, Kimberly, how are you doing? Good, good, good. I hope that you are doing well, my dear. And I hope that your job is going well. Believe it or not, I do remember that, Kimberly. So I hope everything is going well with you. And I hope that you're with peace with everything. So thank you. Thank you so much for saying hello. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and dive into it. Okay. So again, I'm used to having like the music, so I'm kind of out of sort. But things are changing up a little bit. Okay. So, but I hope that you are surviving this summer. It's just now getting very, very warm in Texas. So I am definitely staying in there. Oh, good. Okay. Kimberly is better. I am so glad to hear that, my dear. And then, hi. Oh, hey, Mary. Good, good. I am doing well. So I hope that you are doing well. As it just seems like, the whole day I'll be doing things and all of a sudden it'll be gone. And it's like, where did the time go? But anyway, so it's not all about me. So I'm really excited that you are here. And again, I am kind of changing things up, and I thought I would come on live to kind of share with you what I'm looking forward to. And I cannot believe it, but I started actually this business of being a psychic medium 2 years ago. So I cannot believe it's already been 2 years. It just went by so fast. And oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. So and I know that I really have to thank you guys because when I come on Facebook Live, I really enjoy it. I just wish that you were here with me and so I could give you hugs and love and everything. And I just want to tell you, oh my gosh, I spent 9 months on a how to get better as a psychic medium with Lisa Williams. And it was a certified spiritual advisor class. And I mean, we were going to class once a week, well, actually twice a week for 9 months. Okay. This was actually a school and I had homework and everything. Well, I met all of these people, about 30 people were in my class, and we were on Zoom. Okay. Zoom. So, and they were all from all over the country, different countries as well. And I was actually able to meet half of them, the ones that were able to travel to Buffalo, New York. And this was just last week, and I was there for a whole week. And so it's almost like knowing family because I was with them for so long. So on Zoom, and it's like, okay, no more Brady Bunch on Zoom. Now I get to see everybody. And I wanted to share with you that we actually all met at Lillydale first before we went to finish our classes with Lisa Williams. Okay. And if you have not been to Lillydale, it is an awesome place. And you don't have to go just to become a psychic medium or in the spiritual business. They do have classes during the summer. And the energy there is wonderful because they have been doing spiritualism there since I believe it was 1879. And so all of this energy, all the spirit that's flying around, and I'm going to show you some pictures. I want to share this with you because it was such a spiritual experience for me. And they do open it up to the public during the summer. And again, you can take classes, you can go to a healing temple. And I'm going to show you some pictures. All right. So whenever we first got there, of course, I had to take the sign with Lilydale, and you can just see the excitement in my body. I'm going, yay, I'm in Lilydale. And I do want to share with you, I did have a psychic medium read me when I was in my 20s. And she said, I see you going to Lilydale. And I was going, what is Lilydale? I've never heard about it. And I looked it up and I thought, oh my gosh, it's a little village of all these Victorian homes, and whoever lives there, you actually have to be a psychic medium and a part of the spiritualism church. And so here I am, I don't want to tell you how many years later, about 30 years. so, yeah, so you just never know whenever you get a reading and it comes true, and this actually come true. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lady over there behind the brick wall, and it almost looks like their spirit looking through. And it's actually a friend one of the psychic mediums that I was taking class with, and she was photobombing. Okay, so all right, so then I wanted to share with you. We also went to the fairy place. So they have a fairy garden. And if you are a psychic medium, you'll understand this too with all the different energy around the trees because it was so strong. I felt the magic in the fairy garden. Okay. And it was just a lot of fun. And then a lot of my friends, they said, okay, there's a tree that needs to be hugged. So they hugged this tree. And so I had to take a picture of it. And, there's some tree hugging going on and some awesome energy. Now, what was really interesting is they actually have a stump, okay? And it is called the inspirational stump. And this is where a lot of the mediums starting in 1879 started doing mediumship. And what they would do is they would stand on this stump and be able to, it was more like a platform reading, okay, platform, so that they had people out in the audience. And this is what it looks like, looking out to the audience. So I don't know if they had the same type of chairs back then, but I'm sure things have changed. But it's supposed to be the strongest energy in Lilydale. And so, we couldn't leave Lilydale, right, without taking a picture of everyone on the stump. And we actually, they have services there, which is mediumship. And at the end of the mediumship, they always say, thank you for allowing me to serve spirit. And I thought that was so much fun. But look how gorgeous it is. I mean, upstate New York is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, hey, Terry, how are you? I hope you are doing well, my dear. All right. So I'm talking about my trip to Lilydale and finishing up some things, and then I'm going to talk about it. All right. So this is a forest temple where they actually have a lot of services as well. Okay. The same type of services as at the stump. Okay. The inspirational stump in Lilydale. And of course, I have to show you a picture of my mentor and also with Lisa Williams at the very end. So it was just an exciting experience. And that whenever you actually want to go for something and you manifest it, it can actually happen. And then you have to celebrate with everybody. Okay. So that's what we did is we definitely celebrated. This was the very last day because we had to get tested and everything. So it, again, such a spiritual experience. If you have the opportunity to go to Lilydale, this is the spill for it. All right. So, okay. So let me go on to ethics. Okay. And this is one thing that Lisa Williams talked about was ethics. And this is one thing that I wanted to bring with you. Okay. And whenever you become a psychic medium, any of the reasons, just like that one psychic told me I would be in Lilydale, and I remember that. People remember what you tell them. And they it's almost like, going to the doctor and you get first diagnosed and you always remember what that doctor tells you. It's the same thing as being a psychic medium. And so, what really worries me about going live and doing readings live through psychic or through mediumship, I just feel like I don't know. Hi, how are you doing, Tess? So, and I don't know if you're going to receive it the way that Spirit wants you to receive it whenever it's online. And I'm only reading, your comments and everything else. It's really hard for me now to really justify that instead of doing it one-to-one and actually being able to talk to you. So, as you get higher and higher into the business and more into it, I really want to serve Spirit and make sure that I do give you the message that you truly need. So, that's one reason why I started not offering mediumship, because I thought, what if I say something and it really was not what Spirit was wanting me to say? Because sometimes I interpret things totally wrong. And, if you're in front of me, you can tell me that does not make any sense to me, or if I do something psychically and I say something to the world because the world's listening on social media and you don't want everybody to know about it, then, I feel like I have crossed that line. and I'm not healing you. I'm actually preventing you from being healed. So, what I have decided to do is I'm still going to come on and I'm going to do inspirational messages. But I've decided after the inspirational messages, I'm going to do universal readings. And what that entails are the cards, that I used to do at the very end, and you pick a number, and then I choose a card. I say, pick a number, you pick that number. So that's why I feel like I really need to do more of universal readings. But however, you know where to find me, right? And it really takes me some time to get into the energy to get a really good reading as well. But if you need that one-to-one reading, you know where to find me, okay? And I just want to, before I do universal, I see that Mary has written is still trying to sell my house. Oh, bless your heart. I have made peace with leaving, but it's not selling or I'm in a hurry. Can you tell me if you feel anything? Okay. And again, I'm not going to really read into it, Mary. I know that, I kind of talked about that and everything. So what I would, suggest for you, I'm not going to give you, a psychic reading or anything, but make sure that you're manifesting in the correct way. Okay. Make sure that you're really wanting it and really manifest. And really, I would meditate on it. And that really helps things manifest because it's kind of like what I'm talking about tonight. If you really want something, it will manifest and it will come to be. So, Mary, I appreciate that comment because it does kind of go along with it. Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead and do universal readings. And also, what I'm going to start doing is probably coming on during the day. Is there any general messages for me? And that's what we're about to get to, Alicia. Okay. So, what I'm going to start doing as well, because I'm going to start doing this full time, is probably coming online during the day. Because I was doing evenings because I was working full time, and I know people get really tired at night. It's like, and they'll say, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Want to go online or watch something really late. I'm tired. I want to go to bed." And school's about to start, right? For a lot of kiddos. So I thought I'm gonna probably, and I will let you know whenever I go on, so that if you do want to watch it, then you can definitely hop on. And if not, you will get the inspirational message, and you can always pick that number, even if it's a recorded message, and still feel spirit. Okay. I didn't think it was possible to do mediumship online. Just not even seeing you, but energy is energy, right? So this will still give you an inspirational message. Okay. So I hope that if you have any questions, let me know right now of anything I'm talking about. And then thank you. Okay, thank you. And okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that makes sense. So yeah, so if you really want it, manifest, kind of meditate, because I can probably, you know, tell you a lot of things, but it really goes with you and your heart. Okay. So let me think. I'm going to draw for some reason, even tonight before I came on, I kept hearing the number 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, and I want you to pick the number 1, 2, or 3. And then I'll tell you the message. And then you see how it resonates with you. And you get to turn it around and you get to say, okay, what is spirit trying to tell me tonight? Okay, does that card mean? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I have a little video at the very end, and I think you will enjoy it. Okay, so pick the numbers 1, 2, or 3, and you can tell me. Oh, Kimberly's already telling me. Oh, my goodness. She's already telling me too. So you can go ahead and tell me what number that if you were here. Okay, so this will be number 1. Okay. So number 1 says, oh, potential. I love this. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and take this off so you can actually see the picture. Okay. Potential. Think big for your future. And it's very interesting. It's kind of the same thing that we're talking about tonight. Whenever you want to manifest things to you or the goals that you have, think big. And especially if you're trying to sell a house, think big. You may want to think about the numbers that you're getting or whatever you're trying to get out of it, and really think big how you can really, the potential of it. Okay. So that's card number 1. Okay. So card number 2. Okay. And we have Terry. Oh my gosh. Almost everybody got 3. So Tess said 3. Terry said 3. Mary said 2. And Alicia said, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, said 3. Okay. So let's see. All right. So number 2. All right. Let's go for it. Good fortune, invite the magic in. Oh my gosh, I think all our cards are going to go through this. So invite the magic in, good fortune. So the one thing that you have to do, not only set that intention, but know that you are important enough to receive it. If you don't think that you're important enough to receive it, it's not going to happen. Because a lot of people go, I don't know if I deserve that. Of course you deserve it. Do it, okay? So invite the magic in. Expect the unexpected. Magic will happen, right? There's no coincidences. All right. All right. So competition, summit courage and self-confidence. All right. So once you know what you're after, you may have a little competition a little bit, right? But summon the courage because all people will go, not only think that they're worthy, but they're not going to have the courage of be afraid what others are going to think about them. Who cares? So do what you feel like you need to do and summon your courage and show others who you truly are. Okay. So number 1 is potential. Number 2, good fortune. And number 3 is competition. So, guys, I appreciate you listening tonight. And just continue to look at my page and also my website of things that are happening. And I'll try to keep you updated. But this week, I am offering a workshop on how to help families with psychic children because I think that is so needed. And it is a Zoom event. And it's actually the audience, it's for people who are in either spiritual coaching or coaching in some way, or psychic mediums, or any type of healing services that are working with families. Okay. So, and that's actually on Thursday. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, next Thursday, I'll be at Prana Haven, and that is in Richardson, Texas. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to leave you with love and light. Thank you. I'm going to say this each time. Thank you for helping me serve spirit, and hopefully you were healed tonight. And I am going to show you this cute little video because whenever you look at golden retrievers, all I see is love. So I'll leave you with us and hope to see you next time. Many blessings.